What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's vlog, I had a different kind of idea on like a segment I wanted to kind of start. I wanted to shed some spotlight on like photographers and videographers that, you know, shoot the GR or just any car that we bring to the channel. I think they're talented and they, you know, become my friends, you guys. So I wanted to shed some light, especially if some of you guys are upcoming photographers or videographers and you guys want to know where other people get their spots, their motivation, their inspiration, where they started, etc. We're gonna ask all those questions today with our guest that we have. I've known him for a little while online, and then we started to kind of meet in person just a little bit more, so I can definitely consider him my friend, and I'm very excited for this because I think it's going to be really cool. While he's taking shots of the GR is when I'm going to be asking him the questions, so I would like to capture his answers while he's doing his business, and I think it's going to be great. So if it bombs, you know, we'll know, and I won't do too many of these videos, but if not, we'll do more videos and we'll get more of you guys onto the channel, so that way we can shed some spotlight on you guys. So without further ado, let's hop into it. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So Alright, you guys, here is our guest photographer slash videographer. What is your name for the people who don't know?
Alright, so my Instagram is REEZY_media, but I go by Regal.
Alright, cool. So how long have you been doing photography?
So photography probably about since I was in 5th grade, so not really good at math. So from 5th grade to like, I know now, 2022, sorry.
Okay. How did you get into automotive photography, man?
So I got into automotive photography way back maybe 2-3 years ago. One of my old coworkers actually started, you know, like helping me out. Like, you know, I got this car for like a daily, and then he was like, oh, do this, do that. So I was like, you know what, it's kind of sick, you know, like I always wanted to lower my car and all that, and then started going to the car meets, you know. And then I've been taking pictures before I got even to like automotive industry and all that. So I kind of just mixed up the both together, turns out.
Alright, dope. What is something you don't like when trying to schedule something with a client?
Oh, what I don't really like is when they're really picky about like spots. Like they, people kind of don't understand that different cars goes with different settings. Like, you know, I can't have like the JDM spots and like, you know, like muscle cars. Like they go in like a different type of background, you know. So you just gotta keep that one in mind
when trying to schedule with you. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I feel that. That's good. I like that.
But for the most part, you know, people, you know, ask me for like some spots and stuff. You know, usually everything works out pretty good.
All right, where do you grab inspiration from?
Inspiration from? I don't even know. That's honestly a good question. But to begin with,
could be anything.
Yeah,
whatever comes to mind.
Actually, you know what? A little inspiration, like starting photography. I don't know. I just kind of like started mixing up the two things. I love photography, then I started falling in love with cars. So, you know, that's kind of where the inspiration got in. And then, you know, obviously, I started looking all through this pages off of YouTube and Instagram, you know, and then I fell in love even more. So, you know, here we are, like, you know, shooting all different kinds of cars. It's such a pleasure. So,
all right. So, as a photographer slash videographer in the automotive world, how do you grow your following personally?
Yeah, see, I mean, I don't really have a big account, but how I really grow is just from all these, like, you know, meeting this good people, you know, that, you know, now I could call friends just like you know. It's really all about them, like, you know, when they post their pictures and their beautiful builds, you know, it gives me, like, you know, a little bit of shout out, a little bit of spotlight, you know, and then that's when people, you know, figure out, like, who I am and what I do and all that. So it's a good, like, kind of like combination of the photographer and also the build, just because, you know, like I said, they give me that shout out, you know. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I shoot like with anybody, almost anybody, you know, and like, you know, I don't really like pick and choose who I want to shoot or whatsoever.
You're more willing to shoot with anyone.
Yeah, I don't mind shooting everybody, you know, and on top of that, like, you know, it's like, it's really great people. It's meeting great people and, like, you know, making friends out of this, you know, this community, which is what's great about it.
Alright, what has been your favorite car to shoot so far?
Oh, a favorite car? Honestly, damn, that's a tough question. I shoot a lot of cars. Oh, you know what? Actually, when I used to live in San Diego, I met this other Filipino homie. His name on Instagram is Clean Culture RX7, which is Jay. Shout out to Jay. We had a great set at a 7-Eleven, which actually got posted at the 7-Eleven account.
Oh, that's crazy.
On Instagram. They hit me up, which is what we kind of planned for. You know, we wanna get some spotlight off of 7-Eleven. So yeah, his car was probably like my favorite like shoot out of like all of my shoots.
How long did it take you to find your own style?
Probably it took me about a year after, you know, looking through like Instagram pages and all of that. I've seen a lot of people, they do like a lot of edits. I'm kind of more of like, I'm not saying I'm the best, but I kind of like a raw look, natural, you know, not too much edits. Like, that's what I like.
Alright, what advice would you give to up and coming automotive photographers?
So the advice that I always tell everybody is kind of like, if you want to shoot cars, you want to get the angles of where people don't usually look at the car, you know?
Yeah.
So I always like to like go really like low, like kind of like this.
Yeah.
Really low like this, you know? And like just on the angles where people don't usually see the car, I think it brings out, you know, all the different body lines of the car. It's just make sure you want to catch the body lines too. Like, that's kind of perfect too, and kind of, you know, just mix and match like what I did before too, you know, like look through other Instagrams, you know, get some ideas, you know, tweak a little bit, make it your way.
We're almost down the stretch here with the questions, you guys. This has been great so far. So here's another one. Where do you see yourself in 5 years with automotive photography?
In 5 years automotive photography, I don't know, like hopefully I get big enough to get better clients and all that stuff. It was definitely a dream for me to get, like, you know, a studio for cars, you know, roll them in with the big white background, you know, white floorings. That would be actually pretty sick, you know. A 5-year plan, you know, definitely, for sure. Just gotta work my ass off. So
Alright, so who or what car would you want to do a shoot that you haven't done yet?
who and which car?
Who or what car? It could be somebody that has a certain car, or it could just be a car that you would like to shoot.
Man, that's kind of tough. I don't know. What kind of car? Oh, you know what? There's this dude, I think he's from Temecula. He has a wide body GTR with like a whole livery on it. It's like blue, white, and red. I'm not quite sure, but it's on bags and everything. But I forgot his Instagram. I'm not even quite sure, but I would love to shoot his car. That would be really sick.
Okay, cool. Alright, last question, but not the least. So, what a lot of people might want to know, what kind of camera are you using?
So for today's shoot, we got a Sony a7 III with a 35mm from Sony. It's kind of just gonna give you like a little cinematic look for the 35, but if you want to get a good lens, I'd suggest 24mm. It's fucking nice.
So I wanted to show you guys, this is REEZY's Civic. He's on some Avid ones right here. He just lowered it. He's on some BCs. He's not on the extreme lows. But holy crap, look at this. For static? Sheesh, my goodness. That's crazy. This is pretty cool too. I don't know what this does, but it just looks cool. But this is what he's riding in, you guys. If you guys want rollers, my dude will even do the rollers on the freeway in this car, and he just lets God take the steering wheel, and he'll open his door and he'll take like the roller shot. And hopefully I can find like a picture or like a small little clip to add right here so you guys can see how my boy gets rollers. Look at how my boy REEZY gets his freaking rollers. This guy opens up his freaking car, dude. That's how he gets his rollers. It's crazy. Like, it's like super legit. I mean, it's most people probably shouldn't do it if they don't got the skill, but it's pretty cool because my dude kind of goes the extra mile just to get the rollers. It's funny. Alright, you guys, so that's all I got for this interview. I hope you guys liked it. It was super freaking fun to do an interview, especially with, you know, somebody who I know has good talent behind the camera, and I just wanted to shed some light on that. And so, like I said, you guys, if you're a photographer and you're watching this, hopefully some of the questions that we asked and that REEZY answered, hopefully they kind of helped you out. Anybody else that you guys might want to recommend to get interviewed or anything of the sort, leave it down in the comments below. I would love to interview them if they're in SoCal, or I don't know, who knows, if they're not in SoCal, maybe we can link up somewhere else and I could fly out and do something like that. So like I said, if the video gets good enough traction, you know, we'll go ahead and do more. If not, maybe not. And if this is your guys' first time to the channel, please give this video a big thumbs up and be ready for the build. Also, don't forget to subscribe, you guys. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, we're trying to make it to 100,000 by the end of the year. Not really sure how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna keep trying to do different things, okay? I'm no Mr. Beast, I'm no TJ Hunt, I'm no the Stradman or anything like that, but I'm Desmond Simmons, and I love what I do, so. Make sure you guys live long and prosper. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Look at this guy pulled up in his freaking truck right now. Like what?
Oh, okay.
Like bro, I'm pretty sure they need their stuff.
Ah, fuck. This shit is tiny.
Oh my god!
I don't even fit. It's a bad idea.
God.
Look at my guy.
Oh my gosh.